Welcome back to Vegas Talent Live. It's now time to bring out our first guest, a gentleman that has over 66 years in the comic business. He's a well-known author, actor, comedian. Will you please welcome none other than the original Sammy Shore. Hello, Sammy. How are you, my friend?
Last Comic City.
Last Comic City. There you go.
That's it. So this is a new show, right?
This is. It is
This is the
live.
first show. This is the first show.
Exactly. The first episode.
And I'm the first guest.
You are. And rightfully so. You should always be first.
Why should I be always first?
Why shouldn't you
I
be
usually-
always first? We don't know how much longer you're going to be here.
Always close the show.
You should always close the
Yes,
show. Well,
always.
you've opened for some well-known acts in your
Yes,
time.
and they're no longer here.
No longer.
But I'm
well,
here.
not
That-
all of them. Now,
see-
didn't you open for one that's still live and
Who's
still
that?
performs in Vegas? Tom Jones?
Oh yeah.
That's kind of what led you to get your opening act for Elvis Presley.
How did you know that?
Well, you're thinking I'm not that old. I get you can't even guess my age right now.
46.
You are pretty good. You are pretty good, but you are wrong.
I'm wrong.
Yes, but you are within 6 years.
Well, that's not bad.
Not
I
bad,
could
not
work
bad.
in one of those circuses. With
Exactly.
3 years.
You could guess people's weights,
yes,
their heights,
Yes,
their
exactly.
ages.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
How much you think I weigh?
How much I think you weigh 135.
You're good.
Wow. And you only imagine, yeah.
You think that's why? I think that's why you got this show. You're good with good with weights.
I've been here in Las Vegas since 1972.
Really, you've been
I
here
gotta tell
that
you,
long?
I actually
Oh my
saw
God!
Elvis in 1973 over at the Las Vegas Hilton. One of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. I'll always remember it. I was only like 10 years old, 11 years
Wow.
old at the time. Now, you opened up for Elvis, and tell me a little bit about that story, because you actually were his opening act. You were the man, and you wrote a book about this, that made Elvis laugh.
Yes, I did wrote a book, and it's still selling.
Good.
And I'm not going to tell you where you can buy it.
It's out there.
Because- Yeah, it's out
They
there.
can find it on
Amazon.
Amazon.
Amazon,
Yeah, exactly. Everything is found on Amazon.
Boy, this guy, where'd he get this couch from?
This couch, let me tell you, this couch, we flew this couch
I think
in.
it came with the
Yeah.
building.
Yeah. When we say we flew it in because it fell off the back of a truck as it drove by, we think, hey, this is a
Probably.
low budget. We got to grab it now.
Probably. I mean, it's a nice couch.
Yeah, it's nice.
But
It's comfortable.
uncomfortable.
Oh, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's okay because you see, when you get to be my age,
Mhm.
your ass sags. See, it just sags. It droops.
Yeah.
And when you sit on a soft lump of dump like this,
Mhm.
then it just
Blends in?
Yeah, it blends in.
Okay. Wow.
like your own shirt, and it's uncomfortable. Well, anyway, because I'm the last comic sitting, it's hard for me to sit. But I have to sit now because of what I had done to me. I had a mitral valve surgery. You know what that is?
Mitral valve
Yes.
surgery. My goodness. Did
Yeah,
they have to
it's
open up the heart, or did you just?
Yeah, they went in. I don't know. They went in. Let me show you the scar.
Well,
No.
I don't know if we have time for
No,
the scar.
no.
It's not that kind of
No.
show.
Well, okay, because I thought this was a really you get involved in the show.
Yeah.
Find out about what's really going on with that person.
When we bring in
And I
Dr.
walked
Oz,
out.
we're gonna
I
have to bring
walked
you
out with a
back, yeah.
cane. You know what? You'd ask why you have a cane, and a host usually would. If somebody walks in my house and says, "What happened to you?" Then you tell them what happened,
Yeah,
and I have
exactly.
to bust in the middle of it and tell you that I had a mitral valve surgery. And walk in with a cane. I don't need the cane. I
Well-
can walk around. Would you help me skid
Sure,
up?
absolutely, sir. There it is. Look at you on your own 2 feet.
Oh my God, you're a lovely man.
This is I.
No,
okay.
I could walk.
Look
I
at you
could-
walking
well,
around.
there's no problem.
No.
But just to be on the safe side,
Mhm.
I just, the doctor says, no, you can walk, you can do whatever you. I drive, I do everything like I did before.
Okay.
But don't get it. If you don't have to get the mitral valve surgery, don't get it.
Not elective surgery.
Because-
Sometimes it's necessary.
Well, it's
your case?
necessary because it pumps blood to your heart.
Mhm.
And then what happened, mine was leaking. The valve was leaking.
Make that kind of sound.
It was like sound like that. And being a performer like I am, I can't go out there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you heard the gushing,
Yeah,
the
that would
thing.
not
I
be
say,
good.
I
yeah.
can't do that.
Mm-mm.
That's I got to get that done. So I got it done by Dr. Michael Wood, who's a doctor here in Las Vegas.
Good.
and did a great job, and I'm fine. I'm able to
Mhm.
go out. I'm going to travel pretty soon. I'm opening at the. I just worked the South Point with Tony Orlando last weekend.
Okay, South Point's a great
And
showroom.
And next, my birthday is coming up, February 7th. That weekend, I'm working at the Laugh Factory. They're celebrating my birthday.
Okay, over the Tropicana.
That's a Tropicana.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll be there. And I'm going to bring my cane, too.
You did another episode of Laugh Factory at the Tropicana. You and your son got together, Pauly Shore.
Yeah, I worked there with Paulie,
Mhm.
and he's not going to be there with me.
No, just yourself this
No,
time.
I don't want to work with him.
Oh, you don't?
He's not as good.
No, not as good as it.
No, he's not as good as me.
No.
He
So you
can't.
think
He can't follow me.
Did the acorn fall too far from the tree then?
No, shut up. Just ask questions. Those stupid questions. You'll never. The show won't last a day.
Won't last a day if we
No.
don't get you off the stage,
No,
that's for sure.
no, that's it. Anyway.
You're a well-known advocate for the safety.
Oh, that's I
and
got
the
to
health
think.
of dogs out
Funny Bones. I do a show every year called Funny Bones at the Orleans Hotel. We raise money for dogs in need, the ones that really need it, operations and cancer and whatever. So that's my life now. Animals. That's my. I mean, I like them better than people. No, I really do. I mean,
think
because
you did a whole skit about how they compare to why you would rather have dogs in your life than people sometimes.
yeah, of course. It's just that the people. I hate to say this, but most people are. I didn't get it out. You saw the lips.
I saw the
I do
lip,
pantomime too. I do very good pantomime. But most people, not all people, but most people won't look you in the face for 2 minutes. They're always turning. They're always this or that.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ralph, I'll be there. They won't give you undivided attention. But let me say something about you. You have given me a direct look. I have direct. You're a good guy.
Oh, thank you. Well, let me ask you.
So-
Now, some
okay.
of the number ones that you opened up for, it was hard for them to come out and
Some of them
continue the
couldn't
show
follow
after
me.
they follow you.
Some of them couldn't follow me.
Mhm.
I mean, they followed me, but it was a little tough for the first 10 minutes. They had a little trouble,
Yeah.
And they said, Sammy, could you kind of just a little less in the beginning and just talk about, I mean, they get a little disturbed that I was that funny.
How much time would they let you go on for, on an average?
About 25 minutes,
Okay, that's a good
sometimes
opening.
30.
Mhm.
And when I was working with Elvis one night, I had a stairway built. I recited Shakespeare coming down the stairway. I'm serious. I said, what light through yonder window breaks is the east and Juliet is the sun. I did the whole thing. And Shakespeare, some of the things that he would have said if he was alive. And I came nearly to the bottom of the stairs and I fell. I fell bang, and people thought it was part of my act. And the colonel, Elvis's manager,
Mhm.
said, Sammy, I like that thing. You fell off the stairs and right on hot bang there in front of you. Boy, that's the funniest thing I ever seen you do since you've been here. God damn, said you funny. Yeah, And he thought that was part of my act. He didn't see every show. He just happened to see that show. Anyways, I think I've done enough.
You did a great job. Thank you so much. I appreciate you standing up and talking with me.
I can't. I don't want to sit down now because if I sit down, I won't be able to get back up. And
Okay.
what I'm going to do now is to take my cane and wish everybody good night and hope that they have a good life and hope whatever they believe in it. And if you can help somebody, especially animals, I wish you would do that because that sure would help them and it would help us and would help everybody. Because if you're really good to animals, it's going to pay you back. I swear to you, it's going to pay you back. I love you. Thanks for listening to me.
This is the great Sammy Shore. Thank you so much, Sammy, for joining us. We'll look forward to seeing you at the Tropicana Laugh Factory starting February 6th. Gifts are available for your liking. Please take what you see right off the top. Okay. A little candy dish. We can only imagine who ate all that candy. Possibly somebody in our audience right now. Hey, this is Vegas Talent Live. My name is Bruce Riddell. Just interviewed Sammy Shore as he's walking off. He doesn't even really need the cane. He just holds on to it because it's kind of like something he's accustomed to holding on to now. But we're going to be taking a little bit of a break and coming right back to more Vegas Talent Live.